Hey, Professor Elliott. So, this week for my journal entry, I would definitely say that I'm in middle class in America. I definitely think that my socioeconomic class influences my attitudes about society. I think my socialization when I was growing up kind of taught me to honestly fear and pity the people in the lowest socioeconomic class, or just like people who are poorer than me. Um, I think that those are both dangerous things. I think that sometimes a lot of people can excuse like their pity for poor people for having sympathy for them. And I think that's something really dangerous because if you pity them, they're not going to be seen as equals, and that's the whole point of like we want them to be like stable financially, and that's not going to happen if the people that can help them pity them. And then I was also like, when I was growing up, and like still today for sure, just like making kind of like sarcastic remarks about like the rich people, and it just kind of further like solidified like my belief in myself, like, okay, I am not rich, but in reality I am rich. Like, I am so privileged and I have access to so many things that a lot of people don't have access to. So I think that like that stratification, when I was growing up, and like whenever I was little, and that's taught to a lot of younger people, like it just further kind of solidifies your place in society. And I remember growing up like okay, like I don't have as much money as so and so, so like I'm poor, or like I don't get to do these kind of things, so like that's not fair. But in reality, like I have so many things that I'm so thankful for. And like it's definitely influenced my choices, obviously, because I am able to go to college. My parents like help me pay for college, and like while I do also help pay for college, like I'm working a job, and just because hard work in my socioeconomic class and family is very is deemed extremely important. I live very comfortably because of my financial situation, and but at the same time, like I definitely can get caught up in the things that I don't have, and like compare myself to other people and say like and so I think that kind of deters myself from sharing my privilege with other people, just because I'm like, okay, well, I don't have as much as so and so, so I need to work harder to get more. And something that can relate to this current political situation is definitely COVID-19, in regards to connecting that with issues for social work, just because this new administration is definitely more liberal in regards to, obviously more liberal in regards to giving money to social welfare programs, and that directly correlates to social workers, just because with number one, less money anyway because of COVID-19, but social welfare programs are going to need more of it because people are obviously needing more help, so that directly influences us. And personal stimulus checks are kind of on the topic right now, and how people are needing that financial backing right now. And then the last point about the segregation in schools, I thought it was super interesting, and like I think it really hit home with me because I've always thought like I adore kids, and like obviously I'm really excited to have kids of my own one day. And I think that that's something I can get wrapped up in, is like I want my kids to go to a great school, but I think the thing is like it shouldn't be a matter of a good school. Like I think that that's part of the problem, and what the lady was saying was like so enlightening, because that's the reason why there's good schools and there's bad schools, is because there's lack of segregation and there's lack of resources going into those bad schools to make them into good schools. So yeah, that definitely changed my perspective on things, and yeah, thank you.